When I first started learning guitar, I wasted years chasing the wrong things. I'd learn licks, songs, scales, but nothing ever seemed to really stick. And looking back now, there are a few things that would have completely changed how fast I progressed. So in this video, I want to share the 7 things I wish I'd known when I started learning guitar. Things that would have saved me years of frustration and helped me sound like a real musician way sooner. Whether you've been at this for a while or you're just getting serious again, these are the lessons that actually move the needle. Before we dive in, I send out a free weekly newsletter filled with tips and lessons to help you play more like the pros. Just click the link in the description to sign up. 7 things I wish I knew when I started playing guitar. Number 1, learn the notes on the E and A strings. For years, I struggled to map out the fretboard. I learned shapes and riffs, but I felt like everything was disconnected, like puzzle pieces without a picture on the box. The truth is, I hadn't taken the time to really learn the note names on the E string and the A string, especially past the 5th fret. It's such a simple thing, but it's the foundation for everything. The caged system, chords, and the landmark pentatonic approach that I teach. Spend a week or 2 on it and it'll clear up years of confusion. So for example, if a song was in the key of D minor, I would find the note D on the low E string. It's here at the 10th fret, and I'd play shape number 1 of the pentatonic. I could move back 2 frets and diagonally extend shape number 1. And then I would find the note D on the A string. That's here at the 5th fret. And I would play shape number 4 of the pentatonic. I could move back 2 frets and diagonally extend shape number 4. That looks like this. So I've just mapped out the whole neck, the foundation of everything that I play based on this note, D at the 10th fret on the E string, and this note D at the 5th fret on the A string. Shape number 1 based on the root note on the E string. Extend that shape. I'm still visualizing the shape around this D at the 10th fret on the E string. Then shape number 4 is based with the root on the A string here at the 5th fret. Diagonally extend that by moving back 2 frets. Again, I'm seeing that with the root on the A string. That whole shape was mapped out from this root on the A string, which then repeats 12 frets higher. Number 2, understand relative major and minor. Here's one that changed everything for me. When I was at Berklee, our class had to play Feel Like Making Love by Roberta Flack. It's in the key of E flat major. And there was this guy, great player, confident, bluesy, but when it came time to solo in a major key, he completely froze. And I knew that feeling because I'd been there. The missing link, relative major and relative minor. And once I realized that you can use the exact same pentatonic shapes for major and minor, it felt like unlocking a secret door. So let's take that example key of E flat major. So to find the pentatonic scale for that, I would put my pinky on the note E flat. So remember, pinky equals major, pointer equals minor. E flat major pentatonic is the same as C minor. Exact same scale, exact same shape. If a song was in C minor, like I'm Bad, I'm Nationwide by ZZ Top, I have no doubt that that guy would have nailed it. So for the key of E flat major, I put my pinky on the note E flat. And this gives me the exact same pentatonic solution as in C minor. So I'm playing the exact same scale and the exact same shape. Number 3 is understand a little rather than memorize a lot. There are 2 paths on guitar. One is memorizing a million shapes, licks, and songs with no real connection between them, and the other is learning to understand how music works on the guitar. I spent my first 5 years on the memorization path, learning chords and solos by brute force. It worked, but it was slow, frustrating, and hard to retain. And once I started focusing on understanding, everything sped up. I could learn songs faster, improvise more naturally, and actually see the patterns across different styles. And that understanding comes down to 3 fundamentals. The number system, knowing what chords are in a key. The caged system, knowing chord shapes across the neck. And the landmark pentatonic system, soloing freely using 2 main shapes and their diagonal extensions. Whether you learn it from me or someone else, master those 3 and you'll make more progress in 1 year than most guitarists do in 10. Number 4, simple does not equal easy. Some of the most powerful ideas in music are dead simple, but simple doesn't mean easy. You might understand something right away, but it takes time and repetition before it becomes effortless under your fingers. The real work isn't in understanding, it's in internalizing. Number 5, be an observer, not a critic. Everyone sucks at something new. Every single great guitarist you admire, Hendrix, Clapton, Gilmour, Knopfler, they all had years of sounding rough. The trick is to notice what's not working without beating yourself up about it. The observer says, that bend is flat, I'll fix it. The critic says, I'll never get this. Be the observer. It's the only way to keep improving and enjoying the process. Number 6, play like your personality. Your ultimate goal as a musician should be to be yourself. We all have unique personalities, and we can't help but to play like those personalities. People who are outgoing and extroverted tend to play more boldly. People who are careful with their words and introverted tend to play more supportively. People who are academic tend to play that way. People who are plain spoken tend to play that way. You can plug in any adjective to describe someone's personality, and that is probably how that person would play guitar. Careful, reckless, calm, energetic, quiet, loud, funny, serious. I enjoy the company of friends with wildly different personalities. To me, it's fun talking deeply with one friend, listening to another crack crude jokes, quietly enjoying a concert with another. There is no best personality, just like there is no best guitar player. My favorite guitar players are really authentic. You can imagine what they would probably be like just by hearing them play. I'd bet that Keith Richards and Willie Nelson would be super fun to hang out with. When I was teaching at Davidson College, I got to hang out with Pat Metheny after a clinic he gave, and his personality was exactly what I had imagined. Inspired, thoughtful, obsessed about music. He actually stayed for a couple hours after the clinic just to practice. And he plays like his personality. That is what I now strive for as a musician, although that wasn't always the case. And when I am playing my best, my personality comes out. So don't try to play like someone else, and don't measure yourself against other people. Number 7, nobody's good at everything, so choose who you want to be. I live in Boone, North Carolina, bluegrass country. Doc Watson was from here. One of the biggest yearly bluegrass festivals, Merle Fest, happens 30 minutes away. And I'll be honest, I'm terrible at bluegrass. I understand it. I love it. Doc Watson, Tony Rice, Billy Strings, Molly Tuttle, they are absolutely amazing at what they do. But it's not who I am musically. And that's okay. What you don't practice is just as important as what you do. Figure out the kind of guitarist that you want to be and pour your energy into that lane. You'll improve faster, sound more authentic, and actually enjoy the journey. So those are the lessons that I wish I had learned sooner, and I hope that by sharing them, I can shave a lot of time off of your journey. Once again, I send out a free weekly newsletter filled with tips and lessons to help you play more like the pros. Just click the link down in the description to sign up. And check out this video next if you want the simple method that pro guitarists use to map out the guitar neck. And if this video helped, hit like and subscribe. I've got plenty more coming your way. Thanks.